What's up, guys? It's Quinn Pasenow here, Team Baylife. I'm doing deck profile today of Bujins. I really like this deck. I think it's going to be really effective in the next format, especially when the new set comes out, Lord of Valiant or something like that. But yeah, so look out for it. So let's get right into it, guys. Okay. 3 Yamato. He's obviously the big man of the deck. He's great. So moving on. Megazuki, he searches out Spell and Trap Bujin, so like Bujin Regalia or Bujin Carnation, so he searches that out, so he's really good, and you can get your pieces when you need it, and when your motto dies, special summon from hand, or when Susanoo dies, or any, Beast Warrior Bujin. 3 Crane, really good. He's the honest of the deck, other than honest, of course, but so you technically got 4 honest in this deck, which is broken, but yeah, it's only it's only during the damage calculation only, so a good combo with this is Lance. So you Lance him to protect your motto, and then that turn you can still attack with your motto and then crane it and get over something, and people hate it because they're like, what the hell, isn't he at like 2K or something? I don't know. No, he's still at 38, still a big guy. And then Centipede came out with Shadow Specters. It's really good. It pops back row, pops problem cards for you, honestly, like Dimensional Fissure and stuff like that. So it just pops good cards, and some people like to run less MSTs because of this, but I still run a lot of MSTs, obviously, but it's just really good. 2 Quillen, 3 is too much, 2 is very good. It keeps the deck more consistent. It's less cloggy this way, and it pops face-ups. It's just a really good card. And then Bujin Turtle. He's the only true protector for Bujins right now. The new set coming out, there's more protectors and stuff like that, but Turtle right now is the only true protector, but it has to target. That's the only problem. So it's kind of easy because, I mean, for dragons it's kind of a problem because a lot of their shit targets, but it's kind of easy to get around Turtle because if he's in the grave, you just get something that like doesn't target, like Tiramisu or something, bounce back, Pallades, bounce back. So yeah, there's a lot of things that don't target. Fate doesn't target, so Master Blades doesn't target, and that's not going to happen that much, but it did happen, but it's fucking stupid. But yeah, so moving on. 2 hand traps, Max C, a lot of special summoning, of course, Mermails, dragons, of course, for this format. We just got to see what happens with the ban list, so I'm probably going to change this out, maybe, depending on what happens, of course, but yeah, it's just really good. You plus, get your pieces, and go off next turn. And then last card, Honest, just all lights. Okay, moving on to spells. You run 3 MST, really good card, pops problem cards like Centipede. 3 Pot of Dualities. It is kind of cloggy sometimes because you can pot into like 1 pot, or I've never potted into 2, thankfully, because I would cry actually. But yeah, so it's really good. It gets your pieces. You need your motto. You need stuff to protect your motto. So really good. Even if I open your motto, I'd probably still pot that turn just so I can get something else. Like I need. There's no real like reason not to pot. You just get your pieces. Moving on here, you got Lance. Just a really good card. Like I said, you have that combo with Crane where you Lance to protect like a bottomless or something like that. And then you go into Crane, and then you attack with your motto and Crane something and just destroy them. They're like, oh my god. But yeah, so really good. Protects monsters, and yeah. Tenki, he's another searcher along with Pot. And it's just, you need a searcher. You need to get your motto. So this is really good. If this goes down to 1, it would be kind of stupid. The only way this would ever go down to 1 is because Consellers with cost. But that's the only reason I see it going down to 1. But it's really good. Yeah, it should stay at 2. Dark Hole, obviously, it's really good. Gets over shit. And then Book of Moon, it just stops stuff. Stops Dracosac, stops Ophion, stops shit. So it's good. All right. We're going to traps. Pretty straightforward with traps. Actually, not really. It's just it's back row heavy. It's control, stop shit. But yeah, Bujin Regalia. You can search with it with Megazuki, and it gets your stuff to it gets your motto to your hand again, or it gets like say if you need to pop another problem card, you put Centipede back into the graveyard, pop something, or you want to pop something face up, like say if he has like a Colossal or something, and you have Quillen banished. play this, and then get Quinn and pop Colossal, or any problem card for that matter. But yeah, so it gets your pieces, and it's really good. It's people sometimes run 3 or even 1 or something. This is really like sketchy card. People don't really know what to do with it yet, but it is really good. I like to run 2 because it's a little bit better than Call the Haunted because you can add to your hand so it doesn't get popped. Solemn Warning. Obviously, you stop Black Rose, stop shit that you don't want on the field. Compulse, really good. Bottomless, one of, really good. 2D Prisons, just stops like Stardust, stops cards you just don't want in the graveyard. It's just really good. Phoenix Chain, really good this format. A lot of effects going off. It was kind of funny. I literally Phoenix Chain my friend's Deep Sea Diva every time. He just got kind of really sad actually, but yeah, it's really good. Stop shit. One Call the Haunted. I run one of these and 2 Regalias because Regalia adds to your hand, so it's a little bit better than Call the Haunted. But what you can do with Call the Haunted is when they attack directly and you have your motto engraved, Call the Haunted, get your motto out. They think nothing of it because they're like, okay, well, you just Call the Haunted, your motto, and attack. I'm just gonna attack over them. You're dumb. And then I'm like, no, I have Crane in hand or Honest in hand, so they attack, not thinking anything of it, and then I drop that shit. I drop that stuff, and they die, and they kind of cry about it. And then my tech choice, Starlight Road. Now, it's kind of hard to get this off because you usually only have 1 monster on the field, and Heavy Storm's banned right now, so it's hard to get this off, kind of. But it's still really good. Like, you can read into Mirror Forces. Like, last night I was playing with my friend, and I saw all he had was back row. He was playing Evil Swarms. All he had was back row. I had Starlight Road set and Susanoo on the field, and I just normal summoned Crane, and he looked at me like, what the hell? Like, just what are you doing? But obviously he's going to let it through because he's thinking I'm being stupid. I attack with Crane. He Mirror Force. I Starlight Road. Get a Stardust. That's game. What is he going to do? He just cries after that. But yeah, it's a really good tech choice, and if Heavy Storm comes back, it's going to be even a better tech choice. But probably when the new set comes out, I'll probably take it out though. And then moving on to X-Seeds, or Extra Deck. There's no Synchro, so it's X-Seeds. Susanoo, he, in my opinion, is better than Yamato just because he either adds to your hand or he dumps to the graveyard. And he's 2400 attack, so he can be like, I need Crane, let me get Crane. Or I need Quillen to pop something, or I need Centipede to pop something back row. Just a lot of versatility to this card, so he's very great. Only one Bujin Kakatuchi. Only reason why is because you do run a lot of like Bujins and stuff, but you don't it's kind of sketchy. You run a lot of back row, and you don't want to fucking mill your back row because then it's like, I milled my back row. I can't even protect him now. He's just there, 25 meter, and he dies. So that's why I don't usually get to this card. And it's 2 Bujin Beast Warriors, so it's even harder to get them. But that's why I don't do it. Maybe when the new set comes, they do something crazy like Light Sworn Bujins or something really retarded, and you can run this card and just go crazy. And with the new set, you're gonna have that other Beast Warrior, so it's gonna be easier to get them out as well. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of experimentations with this card and this deck rather. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And then for the staple level 4s, Abyss Dweller, to stop the graveyard, kills Mermails, kills dragons, kills a lot of things, but Mermails especially. Maestro, Book of Moon stuff, prevent her from dying, stall to get your pieces, whatever. One Utopia, probably going to change this guy out. Don't know what I'm going to change though right now, just because I haven't really thought it through, and yeah, pretty bad excuse, but yeah. Star Liege. It's really good, kills Dracusac, and it's hilarious when they get it off against Dracusac. It's like, okay, attack you, you die, and it's funny. And you also get a draw card, so plussing. Direwolf pops bad cards that you don't want on the field. And then for your Constellar cards, Constellar Omega, 2 of them, just gets around traps and spells, and you can overlay into this guy, Batomli. It's really good, bounces cards, kind of like Pallades, but not as good, of course. But it has a big body, it's 2700 beater. It's really good. And then Gaga Cowboy, another staple level 4. I forgot to put in the other ones, but he's the game ender, he's the closer, and yeah, he can get over problem cards as well, so good. Pat, it's really good. Black Ship gets over problem cards, and then obviously one Stardust for your Starlight Road. Now looking back on it, probably Utopia. It'd probably be a better choice to put Gaia Charger or Gaia Dragon in for Utopia, just because you can, and you can do stuff with it. That's it for the extra deck. With the side deck here, the side deck's not completed, so I'm kind of sad about it. So I'm sorry, guys, but I'll explain what I'll put in it and the reasoning behind it. So right now, Electric Virus, just because dragons are a thing still, and yeah, that's about it. DD Crow, it's really good. It's really versatile. You can chain stuff to it and just fuck people over. So yeah, DD Crow is really good. Goes a match. Dragons are still a thing. You run all lights, so it stops like rogue decks as well. Stops weird shit, but yeah, really good. One trap stun, just really good. 2 Twisters gets over problem cards. I usually side this in, not because I'm scared of people like maining shit to fuck me over. I'm scared because they're gonna side in like Imperial Iron Walls against me. So I need to side in Twisters just for that extra popping power. And Roar Decree that gets over Roar Decree very nicely. So, like I said, I pretty much this whole side deck is preventing people from like screwing me over essentially. It's not me trying to screw other people over, it's me preventing myself getting screwed over. So yeah. And then 1 Closed Force. Just a really good card. It stops Spellbook Tower, it stops Ravine. It's just stupid. When you play this, people are like, what does that do? What is that card? What is it? So, and I'm like, it's broken. That's what it is. Read it, and it's stupid. But obviously, with this, I was gonna bump it up to 2. Right now, I think I have 10 in this. I'll bump this up to 2, Closed Force, so it's better pull ratio in game 2. Probably would go. What was it, guys? You guys remember on this side? That's what it was. Debunks, because it stops a lot of things. And then Vanities, just because you're only gonna have 1 monster usually, and you just you stop stuff with that. So it's just really good. So that's my side deck. It's not really local based. It's actually pretty balanced in my opinion. So I've liked it so far. And I haven't played. I mean, obviously not the full deck with at least the full side deck, but I've played a lot on DN with the full side deck, and it's been working very well. So that was it for the side deck, and that's it for the profile in general, guys. Overall, I really like Bujins. I think they have the best matchup against other control decks. Like if they play against Sellers, they might win. Just if they don't go like first turn Palladians or something like that, or Evil Swarm, they're a huge problem for Evil Swarm. So against control decks, they're really good. But against combo decks, they do have a little bit of problem. That's why you're on a heavy back row to stop those combo decks rather. But when the new set comes in, there's going to be a lot of different things. It's going to be a very good deck. It's going to be, I wouldn't say obviously broken, but it's going to be a lot more consistent with the extra addition of the Beast Warrior, and they have a built-in Searcher with Peacock. So it's just really good. So that's it with the deck profile, guys. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Talk about what we should do for new videos. And yeah, peace out, guys.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
'Cause if the party is